Microphone's like back on the other side of the room. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and okay. Drop something. My headphones stopped. Seconds. So now that perfect. We're all alive. Rock. One thing, and we're gonna go ahead and get. Perfect. Okie Hey, welcome in everyone. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we're going to go ahead and be continuing our adventure on our level 47 Orc Warrior. We are just 3 levels away from level 50. This is officially our highest level, our highest hardcore level warrior. So we are very decked out. We got some really a really nice weapon. Level 40, 45 weapon, I believe, is when we started picking this one up. And we have our gear that we also started equipping around 43 to 45. Essentially all the stuff that we're wearing is things that we picked up via reputation or crafted ourselves through blacksmithing. We're going to go ahead and get logged in here today. Our main objective today is we're finishing up like one quest here in Feralas, and then we're going to be stopping by Azshara on the way to, what's it called, Gilneas. Gilneas is like our final destination.
Man, that mace requires a nice cosmetic overhaul.
It does look pretty weird, right? There's another totem that someone had posted over from Balor that looks better. It actually looks like a totem, like this right here. It looks like a totem on the ground. It looks like one of the little tiki mans. It looks like something like this, just kind of shrunken down. You know, if Turtle WoW added this kind of totem, like right here. So if Turtle WoW added like some kind of totem that was like on fire. You know how there's like fire swords, fire axes? If there was a way that... If there was a way to, what's it called? If there was a way to have like a flaming totem, or like, you know, depending on like the type of weapon it was. If it was from Molten Core, it'd have like a totem that would be on fire. Blackwing Lair, it could have like some scales, like a dragon's kind of totem, like a dragon looking totem. And, you know, from something from Naxxramas could have like ice, kind of like the ice effect on it. There's definitely some cool ideas there. Okay, so what are we going to do today? We're going to go ahead and be knocking out the Dark Ceremony real quick. This is one that I didn't complete last time. I'm going to go ahead and be dropping improved quality. We're going to go ahead and be dropping the improved quality because we're not going to be diving over here into these Yetis just yet. Obviously, it's a pretty easy quest to do, but there's other quests that we can kind of tie up into the Yetis, such as like the Harpies. I think there's the Gorillas, there's the Zap Giants and stuff like that, and we're not doing that today. All I'm doing right now is I'm going to head over here, complete the Dark Ceremony by taking out some of the mages, and then hurting back to... what's it called? Yeah, Mochachi. Mochachi. I don't know how to pronounce that. And then we are going to be heading on our way to Azshara. There is a new hub in Azshara that I'm pretty sure. And then Gilneas. Gilneas is kind of like the final destination. Oh boy. I like those knockout. Why is my mouse so... Also, I saw the post from TurtleWow. TurtleWow sent an open letter to Blizzard to acknowledge that, hey, this is a 7-year project that has a lot of devotion from not only staff, but the members themselves, and that they would like to talk with them about some sort of a license that would allow them to operate as in their own entity, right? And then just kind of license over to World of Warcraft, to Blizzard instead. Which I think is awesome. Like it's a good opportunity to have some sort of back and forth discussions there between Activision, Blizzard, Microsoft, or whatever, and then TurtleWow. Guy did so much damage to me. But these are the guys that we need. It's a 15% drop chance.
I do not want to have anything related to Blizzard ever. Turtle is fine as it is by its own.
Yeah, but they're really just trying not to be like shut down, right? That's the thing. Is as good as TurtleWow is, like they want to remain their own entity. The only thing, it would be like a World of... oh shoot, we got another one behind us. Aww. Oh my goodness, we gotta run. Oop. What a way to start. What a way to start. I gotta run! Run for your life. I'm not trying to fight all those guys all at once. That's like a shaman healing them all. A mage blasting me on the on my face. Oh my goodness, he's casting at me from over there. There we go. Okay. I should have used a swiftness potion. I have my trinket here. So trinket's going to be like the next thing. Here, let's go ahead and swap this over here. That's the I used... so my potions being over here. That's the first place I know to look for my potions of swiftness potions and all that. That's the first time I had to use a swiftness potion in a while. I got a little bit carried away and not aware of my surroundings. Go ahead and kick that. Looking for one more strat undead. Man, I can't wait till we can do some dungeons. Once we can do some dungeons, it's gonna be fun, fun, fun. Oh, let's take it. Yay! We got the quest. That was it. That's the only thing that oh wait, there's one thing over here that I wanted to grab. That was quick and easy, man. We killed so many of the what are they called? What are they? Oh, the mage guys last time, and I didn't get a single drop. These guys are some of my favorite guys to grind on. When I'm just grinding, if I'm just looking for mobs to grind on, these are some of my favorite guys to just kind of group up and kill as a hunter. These ones, not so much. Like the stag wings, they have pretty good amount of armor. But the other ones here that are here, the casters up in this direction, those ones die pretty quick. But I'm gonna go head over here into the corner, as there is a hippogriff egg, like an egg over here that I can get for. I forget if it's for a specific quest or just like a random turn-in for the for hinterlands, maybe. I forgot what the purpose of it is, but I didn't pick it up last time when I was over here. But how you been, Rock? How is everything going? Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having an awesome Friday. Hope everyone's having an awesome week. This week has been pretty good. So over this way is where a lot of people grind. You can go down there. He's grinding. You can grind to essentially like 51, 52 pretty easy on these guys. On my hunter, I just send these guys. I send my pet to collect 3. And I just kind of multi-shot these guys down. Because the casters here. So this one right here is a caster. It's got 2200 armor. Versus the other ones in the back have about 3000, like 28 armor. And they fall so quick. Hunters. Feel that, like, you really only have to stop one cast. And that's at the very beginning. They start casting like some, like, look how fast this druid is here. Stopping these guys. All these corpses here. I've only killed 2 of them. He killed the rest. This is one of my favorite places because imagine if you were also a skinner here. You'd be skinning tons of stuff. Okay, here's the egg that I normally pick up. And got a hippogriff egg. Okay, there. It's unique. It's huge. And I think this thing sounds like a 5-minute respawn. But let's go ahead and hurt. Ah. Nice, I never die. Okay. So let's go ahead and... Okay. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest here. Have the Dark Ceremony. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn in the Dark Ceremony. We're not going to pick up the follow-up here. Oh, no, we are. Gorduni Orb. That's going to lead us to Ogrimmar, okay? That's going to lead us to Ogrimmar. And we're going to go ahead and drop the improved quality because we're going to be leaving here at the moment. So, one quick second. Feralas. Let's go ahead and fly up to Ogrimmar. I thought I dropped this. And we got a ton of quests that are just complete, but we got to turn them in Ogrimmar. That's why we're heading to. Okay, so let's go ahead and select the flight path, and we're gonna head to Ogrimmar. Okay. Okay, go ahead and fly on back. Dying out there. Yep. the next time we come back to Feralas. I think it's going to be after the hinterlands. Oh yeah, we don't come back here till quite a bit late. Improve. So we're going to be heading from for Ralas. We're going to be heading to Ogrimmar, turning in some quests, and then I believe we're going to go back to Feralas to turn in a few things. I guess we'll just figure it out as we go.
Problem with Blizzard is they want subscription fee on a monthly basis, which implies you would want to play as much as you can during this time. This type of subscription makes you rush towards the end as fast as possible.
No, but I feel like what Turtle Wow wants to just license the name or the
I do not
assets or
like that. I
something.
like to take my free time when I have this opportunity.
I do not like that. I like to take my free time. So what I'm thinking that Turtle Wow is trying to do with Activision Blizzard is say, hey, we would like to become a separate entity, very similar to what Minecraft servers do. Minecraft servers, Minecraft is owned by Mojang, but Mojang is owned by Microsoft. But what they do is Microsoft or Mojang is like its own entity and its own rules. So all they do is kind of petition, Microsoft doesn't license or Activision doesn't license or Mojang doesn't license anything to the Minecraft servers for them to follow strict rules. And I think what Turtle wants to do is they want to run their server as a separate entity. They will pay Activision Blizzard like a licensing fee of X amount per either a month or per year to license the assets and usage of the World of Warcraft stuff. And then, now that they're paying that licensing, they're separate, right? Whatever Turtle wants to do on this side, whether they want to charge, they don't have to charge a monthly subscription. I'm hoping I think that's going to be like the way that they want it. They don't want to have to, but that's going to be a competition, right? Well, like you said, Activision Blizzard is going to want to have that $15 a month, and I hate that model because, like you said, and like most people say, like that's one of the encouraging things that I always tell my friends, like, hey, are you looking, they're like, what are you playing right now? I'm like, I'm playing World of Warcraft. He's like, oh man, I love World of Warcraft, but I just don't have the time to put into it every day just to get the money's worth and stuff like that. So that's why I always sell them on Turtle Wow. I've got quite a few of my friends to start playing Turtle Wow because it's like, hey, you can pick it up when you have a little bit of downtime. You can play it on your free time if you don't want to play it anymore. Guess what? There's no subscription fee. Don't feel pushed to hop on every chance that you get because, hey, here you are paying $15 a month on a game that you're maybe logging on and playing maybe 1 or 2 hours in a week. Or maybe your life is so busy, you got a lot of college, you got a lot of classes and work, and you're doing stuff after hours, and you really have no downtime at all. So now you're not playing at all right now, and you're still getting hit by that $15 subscription. And a lot of people don't think about canceling those. Do you know how many like subscriptions are out there? Or people are subscribed to HBO Max, Showtime, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Apple. Right, the whole list goes on of just all these services that people are subscribed to, and you don't think about it. It just kind of ticks. It adds up every single month. Like a majority of people are out there probably spending anywhere from $50 to $200 on miscellaneous subscriptions that they probably don't need and could be nipped. But it's pretty crazy. But I'm hoping that's what. I doubt. Like when I saw their post there today. Let me go ahead and bring it up. I should have brought this up while we were flying.
Imagine paying for the entire month when I have about 10-12 hours of free time during this month which I may or may not spend it on the game. What am I supposed to do then? Play 2 or 3 times a month and pay for more next time? I would rather not play at all.
Yeah, exactly. And that was one of my main factors when I quit playing WoW back in the day. I
Turtle
played...
is at least fixing stuff Blizzard does not. Screw Blizzard.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos recently from Asmongold. Is it Asmongold? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm terrible with pronunciations, but like there's a whole bunch of videos out there basically saying like, here's World of Warcraft, Blizzard. Where are you at with the update right now? Like, what's the update as of right now? Is there any new works? Any new talks on Classic Plus content? Like, people are just kind of anticipating. Like, it's been several months now that they've been sending out these cease and desist letters to all these Classic servers and Classic Plus servers and all that, but there's been nothing from Blizzard's end to make any sort of announcement or hype that they themselves are either making something up top. Oh, it's up top. Oh no, yeah, it's in the drag. It's up top. So people are getting restless, and there's been no update. I think no, I did watch some video on the update to the new lawsuit that's going on. Is that in terms of the lawsuit, only one person's been, whatever it was, and that was the one guy that was stateside. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn in the low cash report. This thing sells for a whole gold. Let's go ahead and pick this up, the Spring of Subtlety. And next, we're gonna go ahead and jump on down and go pick up the Ripple Recovery across here. It doesn't even. Okay, no, it does show up there. Okay. Oh, there's Necklace Recovery and Ripple Recovery. So this is heading to Hinterlands. This is where we're going to be heading to eventually after.
What do you need?
This one here, Necklace Recovery. This is Uldmon. We're gonna go ahead and skip that one. And then there should be another quest here called Bone Bladed Weapons. I'm pretty sure this is in Ngoro. And my quest log is
another issue with Blizzard. They just keep pushing this woke narrative all over, spitting on the lore and character development big time. This fact alone makes me disgusted.
I think something recently. Oh, this guy doesn't even have the quest for me. I think it must be a level 48 quest. I'm not 48 yet, so we can't get this quest yet. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and turn in. We're gonna go ahead and turn in a Grim Discovery. If you guys still have the quest part of the Swarm from I think 1,000 Needles, you guys can also turn it in at this time. I haven't seen this guy log on in a while. He's still level 34. Wow. This guy, see, like for example, right? This guy here, Touch Me Please. He healed my RFK group back when I was level 30, 34, 32. He hasn't logged on in that whole time frame up until right now. He finally logged on. That's a nice back piece. That's equivalent to 5 strength. I do like this back piece. Gonna go with the back piece. Okay, so we turned in a Grim Discovery. We're gonna go ahead and accept Betrayed. This is gonna go to Azshara. This is where we're heading to next. We are gonna be going to Azshara for a little bit. And now we're gonna go ahead into the Cleft of Shadow. Now we're going into the Cleft of Shadow. Guys, train if you need to train. Whatever class like you're leveling right now, If you're leveling like a hunter, warrior, whatever, go ahead and train over in that area. I know hunters are over there. Now we're heading into the Cleft of Shadow. We're gonna turn in.
Oh yeah, this
strange
2 IRL issues might make you pause the game. Turtle allows you to jump in back with no issues. Blizzard no pay up yet again.
Turtle allows you to jump back in. Yeah, exactly. A strange request. And we get the quest, return to Witch Doctor Urzi in Feralas. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that quest in. Now we can go ahead and turn in Report to Zor, the Valley of Wisdom. Yeah, there's a few things out there I would like to have changed on the Blizzard, like really 20 years of a $15 a month on old content. I don't know if that's the. We're gonna go ahead and turn in Report to Zor. We're gonna go ahead and turn in Services of the Horde. Oh, we got a new ring. And that is it there. Awesome possum. Okay. Now that we have all that turned in, let's go ahead to Valley of the Spirits. And we're going to turn in the Orduni Orb. I thought I would turn in much more quests here and like that would be it, but I've had to pick up a few quests as well. I don't need Fuego's gold. Right, that's a treasure map quest. I'm not going to bother with that, so I can delete that quest. I don't know how I have a level 36 quest, but it's in Booty Bay. I don't know if I'm going to go to Booty Bay on the way to that. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and turn in Gorduni Orb. This Shadow Shard Fragments, that's for Mara. Okay, so that's a Mara quest. That's the cloth quest back there. Okay. I think we're all good. Okay, so we have everything that we need now. If you guys still haven't got your mount yet, this is a good opportunity to get your mount. Now, we'll want to go ahead and I think we're gonna head back to Feralas real quick. I shouldn't have. Oh, hold on. Anyone plus or minus 47 that I can get over. So, I'm gonna see if there's anyone plus or minus 47 that I could get over. Because I got 45 minutes on my Hearthstone right here. I got 45 minutes on my Hearthstone. I could take the flight path down to Feralas, but that's going to take, right, like 5-10 minutes, right? So what I can do instead is hopefully nab somebody that is plus or 547 that I could just quickly get an instant Hearth here. So I'm going to look for it. It's going to be faster just to find a random person that's within my level range than to fly down there. So let's.
Fantastic.
Fantastical. Let's go ahead and just look in the guild. Go into here. Party. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and hearth. How strong are we now? We're back here. Stomping through them. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and wait the full minute of the teleporter and get all, get our hearth back to Feralas. Oh, yeah, they changed Master Strike. I'm not used to it. So Master Strike now, what it does is that as soon as you use Master Strike on a target with your weapon, it now makes you stop attacking. Okie doke, let's go ahead and return to Witch Doctor Uther.
Yo.
Yo, what is up, James? Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? Let's go ahead and return to Witch Doctor Uther. And then we're gonna pick up the quest called Natural Materials and Testing the Vessel. And those are gonna lead up into here and also in Hinterlands. Testing the Vessel has to do with the little boomkins. That's where we're gonna be at. But
Chillin' just messing around with chat to make myself a personal workout progression app.
oh, nice. Okay, hold on. Chillin', just messing around with ChatGPT to make myself a personal workout progression app. An app, or like a guide, or like you're actually gonna like make an app that does it all. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work on natural materials here. This is just taking out some sprites over here. That's the part of the. I thought we were done with Feralas, but apparently I got a few more quests here to knock out that are still within my level. If I wait too long to do
By the
these
light
quests,
of the moon,
then we'll out-level this area. I don't want to do that. Rats. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool different apps. I don't have one specifically that I would like to watch. Like I have my Fitbit here. I have my Fitbit, which is, oh, you can't even see it, but it has like some programs on it as well that I can follow along, but I usually just watch videos. I've thought about doing, what's it called? Like I have, what was that, PTX or PTX90 or something like that. It was some program a long time ago. I have like the CDs somewhere, but there's still like the online videos of like some P90X90 or something, P90X90 or something like that. Just an app to log exercises for the day and increase workload.
Just an app to log exercise for the day and increase workload for next time by small.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, my Fitbit allows me to...
Just for one specific exercise that I want to increase though.
Ah, okay. I don't think I have anything specific on my phone. I have an app for my, I have an app to do, if I did the treadmill, I'll put my wristband on that tracks my heart rate, And then
Alune be praised.
so I use a treadmill, and I had this app here. Oh, Run Climb. Yeah, so I have an app that I can connect to my phone. It was called Run Climb, but it connects to my heart rate monitor, so I can actually monitor my heart rate monitor on here. That's on my wrist, and then I can connect it. If you have like
Do you think Turtle WoW will be taken down?
No, I think Turtle WoW. There right now they sent a message over to Blizzard just to see, what they can get back from that, but they're trying to go about the way of doing things nicely. So Turtle WoW would like to probably work with Blizzard in some sort of agreement that would result in them not being with a lawsuit and legal actions against them. But if that doesn't go in the right way, in the correct way, then I'm sure that Turtle WoW will probably just say, okay, well, we try to work with you. This isn't going to happen after all, and then there'll just kind of be like as they are, like an entity out there on the internet, just kind of doing what they do. Because of the location that the servers are actually located at, there's no legal jurisdiction outside of the United States and in the country that servers are located in. So I highly doubt that the servers and all that stuff will go down.
I do not see Blizzard agreeing to a compromise.
Yeah, I don't see as an agreement either. They're very what's the uncompromisable when it comes to that stuff within like that domain. World of Warcraft is like their cash baby, man. Diablo games don't make any money for them. StarCraft and all that. Like, I think HOTS doesn't make any money. Maybe HOTS does make money for them, but World of Warcraft is like their that's like their bread baby. World of Warcraft makes a ton of money off all the craziness that they add. Oh, I thought those guys attacked me. They're not hostile.
Blizzard will keep spreading their slop on all the accursed NA lands further on.
I would play the official Vanilla Plus stuff. Like, if Blizzard does release some Vanilla Plus
Do you know where the servers are located?
No, I don't specifically know where the servers are located. Based off my latency, like 165, it's somewhere in Europe, but I'm not exactly sure. And Turtle WoW has multiple servers, right? They have multiple PvE servers. So they have 2 EU servers. They have a PvE server. They have a Singapore server, or maybe 2 Singapore servers and a Portuguese server. And I think they may even have more beyond that. So. Am I done here? Oh, I'm done here. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and take out the elite guys. There's only a few of these. Be able to fight them at my level.
There's so much empty space in the game, whole entire zones that are empty. I hope one day Blizz will fill those in. Other day Peo went to Hyjal in Classic and got punted by a giant.
By a giant in Hyjal? I don't remember there being a giant in Hyjal. Original vanilla. I wonder if that was something that was added in after. There should be an elite 3-3. It's units in Wandering Forest Walk. Okay, so it's supposed to be this direction over here, but I don't know if it. Somebody else may have.
Yeah, it's an elite tree giant.
Yeah, it's an elite. It's not like a giant, but it's definitely an elite. I have to look at how much health it has and stuff. But I think we should be okay as a warrior fighting it. I'll just have to
I think they
hamstring
have had
that.
UK for Nord servers for CR Singapore and Russia if I am not mistaken, and several in Chile for South America.
Hmm. Okay. Oh. Covered that area. So there's no tree over this way, so I'm gonna go down to the south area. There's a tree sometimes down there too. There's a tree here.
It's like a Darnassus guard.
Like a Darnassus guard. Oh, the tree. Oh. And welcome into the stream, by the way, Fifi. Welcome in, or maybe Feifei. Fe. Welcome in. Welcome in. That dude got punted
But
across
dude
the
got
map.
punted across the map, and it just shows empty zones that are there that they have space to add stuff to.
Yeah, yeah. But Blizzard, not Blizzard, Turtle WoW has done all that. They took all that empty space that wasn't being used. They put in Hydro. Like Hydro's its own specific area now. It's pretty nice looking and decked out. Gilneas, right? Gilneas used to be a spot on the map that nobody ever used. Like you couldn't get to it at all. And Turtle WoW turned that place into something useful. The original islands in Alpha that were west of Stranglethorn Vale, those are now in Turtle WoW. Gilligim Isle and Lapidus Isle, those were in the alpha phase of World of Warcraft, but were at launch. See the tree. Somebody else.
Oh, did they? Those zones that I can't hover on the map are available in Turtle.
Yeah, yeah. These zones over here, like here's Lapidus Isle, here's Gilligim Isle. Blizzard, what's it called? Turtle WoW just added Balor. They also added Northwind, which is north of Stormwind, right? So you have Stormwind, Elwind Forest, Stormwind, then you have Northwind over here. All the little ace places over here on the coast, on the east coast over here that were east of Loch Madon, that was a zone, but you could never actually click into it. That's Grim Reaches. This place right here to the east, the Burning Steeps, this is the dungeon. There's a dungeon over here called Hateforge Quarry. I doubt they'll ever turn this into its own zone. There is quite a bit of land over there, so I feel like Hateforge Quarry would have been cooler if like you were going down into a quarry, like a mine area, and then there'd still have some sort of access. But yeah, Zolomon is gonna go up here. I think it's called Zolomon. So this is all coming in the future. This chunk up here above Eastern Plaguelands, that's all going to be Zolomon. This little island.
Yeah, that
here,
place next to Burning Steps, I was hovering over that LOL.
Yeah, yeah. So Gilneas, it's its own zone. We're going to be checking out Gilneas here shortly. They have the Thalassian Highlands, which is between the Eastern Plaguelands and Western Plaguelands in like that north area. This up here is going to become Zolomon. They have Grim Reaches. They have Balor, Northwind, Lapidus Isle, Gilligim Isle. On the other side of the continent, you have your Telebeam, which is it's its own
After I hit
zone.
70 on TBC, I'm going to be on Turtle for sure.
Yeah, I would highly recommend Turtle WoW. I would highly recommend checking it out. I think you'll have a lot of fun there. Well, I came over here to look for the elite. Looks like it has a 5-minute timer.
Holy crap, why didn't they ever think of this?
What's up?
TBC, you brother.
The Burning Crusade. Hey, I like the Burning Crusade. It wasn't as good as Wrath, but the Burning Crusade was just a step up from vanilla, right? I don't know. I enjoyed vanilla, but the game was still kind of bad and broken during vanilla phase. Like paladins were still junk. Like vanilla didn't fix the classes at all. Vanilla was playable, but it wasn't the best version of the game. when the Burning Crusade came out, they made attempts at fixing different classes, right? Paladins could actually tank. Paladins had, Retribution could actually get Crusader Aura or Crusader Strike. They had Divine Storm. I think Rebuke didn't come out until Wrath of the Lich King. Priests, I feel like Priests got better too with their.
Why did Blizz not ever think of filling in these areas like Turtle did, and then they launched other worlds instead? Then they came back and destroyed the whole world with Deathwing LMAO.
Yeah, with Cataclysm, man. No, I don't know. I don't know why they went destroyed everything and didn't add on to the lore. Like, there was so much content that they could have continued off of.
TBC was the first step on that slippery slope down the stairs. Paladins were not supposed to be available to Horde, same as Shamans for the Alliance. That is just disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I had a Blood Elf Paladin. But I get it. Man, I'm not seeing this. This guy should be respawning here shortly. It has a 5-minute timer.
They never think ahead. They were blinded by the vanilla huge success.
I'm gonna go ahead and start a timer and see how long it takes for this to go up. Unless somebody else is out here killing them as well. Oh man, what's that poison? 4 minutes. Of course I fight the first guy that does this thing. Well, I mean, I have to fight the hippogriffs over here, so I think I'm just gonna head over to the hippogriffs area, I suppose. Was hoping that I would get one of the wandering trees over here, but I have to fight all the hippogriffs anyway, so I'm just gonna head towards the hippogriffs. I think that's what they're called. The flight feather stagwing. And then we'll go from there. Who's faster? Bum, 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 bum. He's actually got the same speed. What is the name of your add-on, friend? What is it called? ST. It's called Stopwatch. I have no idea what. I think it's just called Stopwatch, but the command is SWT, and I can show and hide it. I can scale it up or down. But it's a really nice add-on, like if you're trying to track, like you want to set yourself up a loop, right? If you're just kind of setting up yourself a timer or something like that. It's good for in-game timers, like we have the things here in the chat where people will disable my map or something, and that's why they use that timer for in-game. That way people can kind of see it visually as well. But it could also be used for like nodes. If you have like a specific circuit that, or Devil Swords, for example, is another good example. So you know that one Devil Sword, you killed the one Devil Sword, and you're going to go do your loop. Start your timer when you kill him, and you go do your loop, and you know that right when it comes back to 15 minutes, that original Devil Sword that you killed will come back up. It'd be nice if I could like click on things, so like add, what's it called, like intervals, you know, over here. Closest, oh there you go. Oh, he only has 2,000 life, okay. Oh, he's immune? Oh wow, he does a lot of damage. Wow, he has 3,000 life, but he does a lot of damage to me. I did not expect them to kind of beat me up that fast, so I'm gonna wait for the debuff to go off me. Affect him. Try this again. Charge in. Charge in. No. Unbleedable right now, so not able to bled. Gonna regrowth. Over dodging. Rid of the. Execute. I tried bleeding him. You can't bleed him, which is unfortunate. Otherwise, I could kite bleed him. There we go. I guess I could hamstring and just kind of kite him around in between to kind of mitigate my future damage when I fight the next ones. So that sucks. He didn't drop me any of the splintered wood. It scan under where's. Okay, so. Bop, bop, bop. Oh well, at least I know I could take him out now. At first, I don't know why I took so much damage early on. It could have been due to the first get-go, but the second one went a lot smoother. Okay, so here we are with the hippographs. Yeah, they are hippographs. See that? We're gonna go ahead and fight you. Yes. So does anybody have any fun weekend plans for this weekend? It's going to be a pretty nice one. It's pretty cold where I'm at, but I think tomorrow my daughter's going to a birthday party either tomorrow or Sunday, and we just got my son a brand new bike yesterday. So he's got a nice 21 gear bike. So I'm thinking we're gonna go try that out somewhere locally, go to a local path and try out his new bike while my wife goes to the birthday party with my daughter. It's a girl birthday party.
Bikes are good.
Yeah, bikes are good for sure. So we got him a really nice little bike. Like the frame is really nice. It got shocks on the front and it's got an absorption.
Encourage sport.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what is up, Buzztronic, by the way? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we're always trying to encourage him to just... It's tough, especially in the winter time, right? Wintertime activities be tough because it's raining outside. Luckily, today and tomorrow, it's going to be about 70 degrees here. Today it's going to be 70, tomorrow it's going to be 71, so that's going to allow us to kind of get out, not be too hot, not be too cold. Still get out of the house for a bit, so that's kind of like our objective. And then Sunday's my normal chill shopping day. I sold all my crypto on Coinbase yesterday. Well, sold it all a couple days ago, back on like 6th of October. And I kind of told myself, it was like a mental thing. It's like, should I stay in crypto or move it to something else? And I kind of made the decision that I'm going to go ahead and just try something different and moved out of the exchange. So I don't know if you guys use Coinbase, Kraken, or some other platform out there to buy crypto, but I don't know. I felt like having some go ahead and charge, battle shout, and then I get these green pots. I'm gonna put black one. Guys, look over. Oh, I got smacked in the face. There should be another wandering guy in this area, like right in this area somewhere. But anywhere from level 43, 51, 52, this is such a nice spot. These guys die so quickly, they're spaced pretty good so that you're not fighting like too many of them at one time unless you really want to. They die super quick, both the physical and casting. Oh, there's another wandering. That's a curse. Oh. Curse. What's going on? Oh, he's trying to cast that spell.
There are some deadly quests in Gilneas.
I think the deadliest quest in Gilneas is Gnarlclaw.
Elite quests.
Yeah, elite quest Gnarlclaw and other one. I don't think I can see it on my map because I haven't discovered it. But over here, not north something. It's the mansion something, I think. It's something mansion, I think. It's just
Do
a
you
bunch
have
of
Shago Tweaks extras?
yeah, Shago Tweaks Advance, I think it is, or extra. Yeah, I do use Shago Tweaks. So here, yeah, the druid, like I said, like that druid, he's 52. He's still just kind of grinding through. It's such a nice grind spot. This is where my hunter, I went from 43, 50 here. I stood over here from like 40.
There should be an option to show portions of the map that you didn't discover.
Oh, really? Did I go? I don't believe so. I'll go look. Cancel that. I hate those guys, the caster, like that circle on the ground. Can't they hit you? Execute. Let's go look. Advanced options. Turtle compatibility.
I'll launch the game and see what is its name.
I mean, I have, what's it called? I have photography. Photography gives me like the names and the specific levels within those zones, like the Bulgar Feralas is 40 to 50. That's cartographer. In places that I haven't been yet, like Ungoro Crater or Silithus, it gives me the full map here. Because I haven't been to Ungoro Crater, I haven't been to Silithus, I've never been to Darkshore, but it still shows me those maps on using cartographer. So it might be something specific to just Turtle WoW. That like the Shagu one. But Shagu took down all of his add-ons. He took down his website and all that too.
It is called Reveal World Map.
Reveal World Map? Like in the cloud?
It is under Extras General.
Oh. Extra. General. So I think it's, hold on, I'll look in real quick. You guys down. So, extra. General? So I don't have it here though. Oh wait, here, there's...
He didn't take down his add-ons.
So, general.
They are still in his GitHub.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just took down his website, the domain. And domains themselves are not expensive, but the hosting costs an arm and a leg. I host a website for myself for my other channel, and it gets expensive. It's like $100 a year for hosting. Like the first year of hosting is pretty cheap. That's how they get you. They give you a full year of hosting for like super inexpensive, like $40 for the year. And then the second year, plus, you don't have the option of renewing hosting for the same like low cost, so like $40 for the year. $40 for the year is really nice hosting. Now they charge you like $200 or $300 for hosting, which is freaking arm and a leg. So I'm deciding if I want to continue. I would love to continue my website, my blog site. I have a website, but it's super expensive. I get a lot of errors. It's not monetized. I keep getting friggin' issues with the dude.
There should be cheap ones.
Yeah, there should be cheap. I use Bluehost. I don't use any cheap hosts, but I use Bluehost for my hosting, my website. Oh, there's wondering. Priority. Is that it down there? That's down there. So I use Bluehost as my hosting service, and they're not bad. Like their site. There's a bunch of hosting sites, and I felt like they were decently priced for what they offer.
What type of web application do you host? WordPress?
Yeah, I host WordPress. It's a WordPress site. I don't know. I'm not the best at blogging and monetizing it. Like I just feel that would be a skill of mine. If I could improve one of my skills, it would be how to run a successful website and monetize it. Because my website's been active. I think it's been active at least 2 or 3 years now. 46. I think that's what the last one was. Okay. Holy cow. See, look at those hits, man. This guy got me with some good hits. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the weed. Oh, got me. Oh, no, he's got the regrowth. Go ahead and get this hamstring on him. Hamstring. Execute. Secure the hamstring.
From
Just
some
finish
host
him off.
provider X, get 48 months for US 11952, regular price US 58512, renews at US 1099 MO.
Host provider X gets 48 months. So that's 48 months is months. 48 divided by 12 is that full. Dude, my math is so bad right now with 48 divided by 12 is full. Okay, so my math. My brain said it, but I didn't believe it. So 4 years of hosting for $120 is really not that bad. That's actually pretty good. Renews at $10.99 a month.
The main thing is you renew at 11.
Yeah, but that's not that bad. $11 times 12, that's $132 a year. So I think that's what I'm paying, somewhere around there. Like Bluehost, hosting, host pricing for Bluehost, and that's how it was my very first year or so. I have, I think I just have the starter. Renews at $9.99 a month for 36-month term. Yeah, so that's what I did. I did $9.99 for the first year, $3.99 per month, $3.99 times 12, which you're paying $50 for the first year. Or if you want to get that times 3, like your first 3 years would be $143. So yours is better. Oh no, it's times 48. So your get 4 years at 120 is nice. And then renewing at $11 is fine. That would be $2 more than what Bluehost is, but you'd already have a better deal going in. So hopefully you would have been able to kind of monetize your platform to the point where it would actually be bringing back in more money than that, $300. You know, you'd want to bring in over $100 on average a year plus, but I don't think that my website is I would love if my website generated $100 or $200 a year from ads, but I try to get it monetized with AdSense.
There are Black Friday deals.
Black Friday deals, that's good. Yeah, I think. Oh, all that. But I don't know. I just haven't had good success in getting a website out there and monetize. At least with AdSense. Obviously, there's other ways of monetizing your website with referrals and affiliate links, stuff like that, but that's not always guaranteed.
How many visitors you get a day?
I used to get about anywhere from 250 to 500, but then I had a gap. I had a gap where I didn't make any content for a year or two, and I lost all my views. So I went from making getting like an average of 250 to 500 views a day, a month, and I had not AdSense, but I had Ezoic, and it was monetized for a short time, but then I stopped making content, and I got lazy, and that's what kind of kicked it, because I did get monetized with Ezoic, and it was making like a couple of dollars a month for a short time. And then I stopped posting new content and I got demonetized, and then Ezoic said, hey, your website hasn't seen any activity in over a year, and your views have decreased by so much, so my site was removed from the program. Can you take that? Yeah, I kicked it. And now it's just kind of like I'm rebuilding it again. Like I just started making content again around April. And now what I'm doing is I make 2 videos a day, 2 videos for my finance channel a week. And so my recent video here this week on Thursday. So I just released a video yesterday talking about how millennials are taking mini retirements and how. So my whole video this week was like on the topic that everyone could take like these little style like mini retirements, like take a break in your life to go out and enjoy having some time for yourself and like traveling, you know, working on your passions, exploring, doing things that you would like to do. So you have your youth, you have your vitality, your youth, your energy right now, waiting until you hit 65, 70, while it would be nice, right, to retire and tell yourself that, yes, you're going to go out and do all these cool, fun things when you're 60 and 70. But in reality, you're going to be so tired. And at that point, like, it's not going to be super safe potentially out there in the world as a 65, 70-year-old going to trying to travel to these places you want to visit right now and sightsee, right? So my whole video is on the premise of using your youth right now. You take those little mini retirements, go travel, go explore, and take like a 3, 6, 1 year sabbatical to go do things that you enjoy, build up a new hobby, a new talent, and then you can return back to the workforce kind of more refreshed, having done a lot of the things that you kind of have been pushing off for a while. And then I talk about how to plan for it. So this is something that I'm turning into a blog article. So I link my video at the top, like it's an embedded link, and I linked my video into the blog post, and then I kind of break it down. So if people don't want to sit there.
How do I explain this gap in my resume? I don't know if the guy hiring wants to know I've been partying in Thailand for 2 years playing WoW.
Yeah, how do I explain this? Well, no, I took some time off to kind of rejuvenate myself, and I built some new skills. I learned a new language. You know, you're in Thailand. I learned a new language. I worked on my social skills and project management. So I was working on a very tight budget on a month-to-month basis. I only had an income of $1,000, so I was working.
Just tell him it is not your business.
Yeah. None of your you can tell them like you were doing project management, you were doing budgeting, you were learning how new skills with Google spreadsheets, learning new languages, and working on yourself, and that you're ready to come back super refreshed and ready to take on the challenge. Dude, come on, fight, head on. Are you over in Thailand, James? Is that where you're at? That's cool. I think that's going to be like one of our places that we want to travel to. One of our cool spots. My wife's brother just went to Thailand, I think either this year or last year. We took a trip to Maui, and...
It should be late in Thailand.
Should be late in Thailand? Yeah, I think Thailand's like 15, 16 hours ahead of us.
Nice, I was thinking something similar to that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I kind of talked about that in my video. Like, take your break, learn a new language, right? Talk about your project management skills, how you are...
LMAO, no, I'm in California, but I still got a lot of traveling on the schedule for the next year.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, that's the whole, like, our whole plan right now is, I bought a book, I don't know where it's at. Oh, here. Get out of this. So, this was something that I got, oh my god. Cool. As soon as I bring it in, it's cool. So anyways, it's the National Parks Traveler's Companion. So what this has inside of it is it has all these national parks. So what we can do is if we want to go to a specific national park, it has a place to put the sticker. Oh my goodness, I go invisible. Yeah, it has a place. So every park that you go to, like a national park around the United States, there's national parks in the United States, Hawaii, Alaska, and they always have these little stamps you can stamp. So what we want to do is go to these different national parks and get the stamp on our book, and also just kind of visit the place. And then there's pages on there as well that kind of give you information about the location. And
oh, dude, do you have the National Park Pass?
Yeah, I have the National Park Pass. Yeah, so I have the National Park Pass myself. So we've gone to 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I think we found 6 national parks now. Not a lot, right? We went to 2 national parks in Hawaii. Been to the Northern California Rock.
Bro, who made that journal? Was it from the official national parks that created it and you bought from them, or someone on Amazon just selling them?
This is just someone on Amazon selling them. We looked at a bunch of different books, and this is one that we really enjoyed, because I had a bunch of pages that we could fill out, and like there's some pages, like there's different types of books. I don't think I'm gonna get this here. Pod goes out. No, the reason that we picked up this specific one is that, so when you look up a specific place, it has the area for the sticker in here. It has like the Black Canyon in Nagunsan gets its name from the dark appearance of the canyon walls when they were covered in shadows, as well as from the explorer, blah, blah, blah. So it gives you a little bit of like a snippet of the location, and then it gives you some questions like, what caught your attention when you entered the park? Well,
you need to be the guy selling something on Amazon to another revenue stream that can snowball.
Yeah, that's something that I want to work on, not only for this channel, but my other channel as well. Like, what is something that I could provide that would be value, right? It's all about value, like providing some sort of value. And, obviously there's always going to be freebie. So these are just different ideas and stuff like that. I don't know. I have to come up with ideas. So right now, the passive route...
Oh, okay, it's got good info in there too, nice.
Yeah, it's got a lot of information. It's got a place for the stamp. So every place that you go to, like when we went to Yellowstone Mountain, Yellowstone Park, that was back here. Yeah, so we went to Yellowstone Park. Oh my god, I go invisible. So it puts the past in there. It tells us the date that we went to Yellowstone. And then we talked to the kids, like, what was the first thing that you really enjoyed at the park? And the kids, right off the bat, we saw a grizzly bear when we went into the park. Everyone was kind of parked off to the side. We're like, why is everybody parked off to the side? And across the river, there was a grizzly bear that everybody was looking at through the bushes. So the first thing that we saw was a grizzly bear when we entered the park. And then as we made our way through the park and explored, like we saw we waited for the Old Faithful. We waited about 40 minutes or so for Old Faithful to blow, and it exploded like 100 feet up into the air. And that was kind of cool to see just how is water pressurized underneath the ground, and then how that, like the ranger park was kind of explaining it to everyone there, how the whole system works, and how there's areas underneath the ground, and there's pressure that's built up from the air and the combination of chemicals that are built up underneath the ground. And then every hour or so, Old Faithful gets to the point where it's actually estimated that every 45 minutes to an hour it does explode. And they have like a whole schedule in there, like, yeah, it just exploded like 15 minutes ago, so it'll probably explode within the next 45 minutes or so then you can kind of time it and kind of come back. It's kind of funny how they've automated the whole natural thing. But yeah, and then we went to different little locations and such, and we saw a black bears. I think we saw black bear. Maybe just one. I don't know how many black bears we saw. I know for sure that we saw one black bear, and that was on my wife's birthday. So she really wanted to see bears on her birthday. And so when we were driving out of the park, having not seen any bears, and everybody was kind of like tired, on the right-hand side, when we were kind of driving back out, I saw a black bear, and we were the first ones that kind of stopped on the side. And then she got out and she was looking across the river, because there was like another river. Like there's so many different rivers and stuff that run through. Go ahead and get. And so yeah, she got to take a photo of a black bear and record all that. But yeah, we saw lots of bisons. We saw lots of bears, a lot of elk. I think they were called elk. Oh shoot, can't do that, huh? No. Oh, he got it. If I interrupt the heal, it works out so much better for me. Boom. How do I not have any logs off that guy? What in the world? Crazy. But yeah, it's a cool book. And so our plan is, our kids are still small, right? My son is 10, my daughter is 6. So we still have like 8 years with our son. We're just saying that as an estimate, right? When he becomes an adult at 18, he has the ability to go out there and get a job, or like not, he can get a job before then, but he has the ability to go out there and get his own place and all that. So we want to spend time with the kiddos, traveling, sightseeing, stuff like that. So that's what we got the book, and eventually we would like to get a van, a Sprinter van, and then travel around to different locations, camp out, sightsee, different national parks and all that. That's kind of like on our list of activities. Obviously we can't do that right now because school's in session. So right now our days are set doing specific things. Level 18. Den Mother. Oh, that's a terrible way to die. Got stunlocked to death. Go ahead and bandage up. Yeah, but there's a lot of information. There's a lot of information about the location. There's things that you should out for, and there's things like questionnaires that you can answer and kind of remember the place that you went to. I got a van. You rock, friend. Oh, you just got a van, like a sprinter van. That's awesome. Did you get like a, what kind of van is like a Mercedes sprinter van, like a Dodge? Yeah, we're looking for one that can sleep 4 people, and it's kind of like incognito. There's different styles. Glad you're teaching travel. Yeah, it's so fun to just get out. Like, let's go ahead and interrupt that. Boop. We go out all the time hiking and stuff like that, so our kids are pretty well adapted to going out. Our weekends are always spent trying to get out of the house as much as getting some fresh air. I can't believe how many weight stones I've used. Oh, did I vendor my sharpening stones? Oh no, I got it. I got a Ford Eco 350 one owner van out of Cali. Okay, nice. There was one van that I saw that was down in California that I really wanted to get. It was only about $20,000. Okay, nice. Oh, okay. Heavy duty, full size van known for its versatility, commercial platform, custom builds like camper vans. Yeah, it's a pretty 7.8 liters, 8 gas engine. Yeah, Ford, Dodge, and Mercedes. Popular ones. Sprinter vans that people like to build. Logo. Dun, dun, dun.
Outstanding.
That's a nice van though, especially for travel. If you bought it used, like if you bought it from the Facebook Marketplace or something like that, can't kill that van. It's great. Did I search? Oh wow. Nice. So you were holding out for a while too. Yeah, I bought myself a trailer at Harbor Freight. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Harbor Freight, but I basically bought myself a trailer that you put together. It was a 4x8 trailer that I bought and built it up myself. And what I was going to do is I was going to put a 4x8 piece of plywood. Like I was going to make myself a foamy. So what I was going to do, oh wow. Was it already set?
Love Harbor Freak.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good tools. Yeah, I like the tools that they sell, and yeah, so I got a trailer that was a 4x8 trailer, had like 1,700 pound capacity, so 1,700 pounds capacity. I planned to put some plywood down as the base, and I wanted to extend it a little bit, so I would like to have extended it over the wheel wells to be 5 feet across, and instead of 8 feet, I would like to have extended it like 1 foot to the back, 1 foot for the front area. So in reality, the square footage inside should be roughly about 5 feet across by 10 feet down. So that way you would be able to like step up. Like then I wanted to put a box of 2x4s in the inside to create a box, kind of not all the way on the outside, but kind of in a little bit, like an inch or so in. And then I wanted to get some foam, some 2-inch foam, and get that. I had like a whole sketch built up on the Sketch 3 site of how I wanted to kind of build this thing out. And I would have liked to made it 2 layers. So the bottom layer, it would have been insulated on the bottom with foam, and then on the sides. Then the bottom layer would be like, it would sleep me and my wife, and then I'd have like another layer that you could pull out and have it lock into studs in the wood to kind of lock the frame in place, and then 2 kids could sleep on like the upper bunk, for example. And we would be able to tow it with our car and, you know, have a nice place to kind of just pop into rest instead of sleeping on our tents. But if you are traveling to different areas in the United States and there's going to be animals and stuff that could be a little bit more, you know, crazy, right? It could be a little bit more dangerous, the whole route of being outside of your vehicle and in a trailer at night, sleeping different places. So what I kind of decided to do instead of doing the foamy route was sprinter van route. And so we kind of thought about it, and instead of doing like the trailer route of building up a trailer that would sleep 4 people, and it would still be a little bit like more vulnerable if we were in certain areas of the, you know, certain areas of the US or traveling in, we would have to go to specific rest areas or campsites to stop and rest. So what I decided was, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and sell the van. So I sold the van off last month, or not the van, I sold the trailer off last month, essentially for what I paid for it. And now we're kind of moving, looking for vans in either this summer coming up or the next summer that could kind of fit with what we want. And the van, it would have to be able to hold 4 people. So me and my wife in the front area, and then I would like to have 2 seats in the back. I would like to have, you know, sink and a cooking area with a little fridge in there. And what I'd like to have in the back portion is some sort of like a bunk bed system. Yeah, there's the other one. I'll pop back up there. I'm hoping that this is quest over here. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got a couple pictures of vans that I've been looking at, but they've all sold. People obviously like the vans. Almost that, huh? Got it, but not on time. But that's awesome. If you're converting your van, so one of the guys in the game here messaged me. He's got a van, he's converting it right now. It takes time and patience to work on those conversions for both casters. Go take out this right there. Yeah, my buddy has a van here locally, and I was talking to him, and he's had his van for a while, but he hasn't been converting it or any of that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and toughen this guy out, and I'm gonna try and hit that here, this cast, and it hit that cast. Execute. And there we go, we completed the quest. Sweet. Check that out, we got everything complete. Okay, we're done here. Okie if I had my Hearthstone up, honestly, I'd probably Hearth back to Camp Mohachi, but I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of run on back. I'll probably make it there before my Hearthstone's even up. And after here, after we're done here, I'm gonna run real quickly, turn in some stuff. In Gadget Sand, I have an egg in my inventory that I can turn in over there. Then I have a Camp Town quest that I can turn in as well. And then I think I got a quest for the hinterlands from the egg. Maybe I don't. I don't remember. And for one more heal or DPS frac. I don't have a quest for heal frac, so I'm not gonna go for that zone yet. I thought he hit me. I didn't get. I heard him smack. But I didn't see him actually knock me up in the air.
For Durata.
The one that asked me was. I know that was it. There's a cave here. I've never seen. Cave right. You see that cave right there? I've never had a quest to go inside this cave. Like I run through. Everybody runs through this little place right here, but I don't know if there's like. What's this? Is that? That's not the ogre cave. See right here. There's a map. There's a cave right there. I don't think I've ever had a quest that goes up inside there. It's like over here, the Woodpaw Hill. So it's a woodpaw place, but you never have a quest to go up inside there. Yeah, so you gotta like fight your way up, and then yeah, there's like a cave up there, but you never go up there, so it's just like a random area. I'm 100% going to die to pickpocketing. I'm 100% gonna die to pickpocketing. No, don't say that. You're gonna die to Polly. Polly wants a cracker. Alguien de habla España? Who will speak Spanish in the chat? Okay, so we're back at Camp Mochachi. I don't know how to pronounce that. We're gonna go ahead and turn in natural materials. And we're gonna go ahead and get the quest called the Sunken Temple. So now I'm gonna go ahead and fly over Naris. Yeah, cat druids are no downtime. That has no downtime. Shreds. Pounds plus 2 back shred. level 10 through 30 is all feral. Level 30 Rec. And balance for 10. Oh, my mic is muted? No, it's still working. Can you guys hear me in the chat? I don't think it was muted. Maybe I was just talking too quietly, like I was mumbling to myself. So my microphone has like the it's not going to pick up all the tiny little things that are happening in the background. Like the anti-noise, there's all that stuff. So if I'm not talking loud enough to, like if I'm kind of like just mumbling to myself, it's not going to pick it up and register it. Okay, so
No.
we've arrived in... Said no? No. Oh, you can hear me. We're reading while talking, yes. Yeah. Okay, so here in Tanaris, we're going to go ahead and talk to this girl right here. We have an egg, so please tell me... Oh, it's right here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get the Super Egg-O-Matic and turn this in. We're going to go ahead and get a crate. We got the Fine Egg. And we can talk to her. Fine Egg.
I'm JK.
Joking. And we got a bunch of scrolls. Scroll of Intellect, Scroll of Stamina, Scroll of Spirit. Okay, nice. So that's one. There's no experience there. And we're going to go ahead and go in the back and turn in the Compound quest. Then I'm going to turn in the Sunken Temple quest, just because I want to get rid of so many of these quests. We're going to be heading to Gilneas here shortly. And if I have a bunch of quests in my quest log, I'm going to go ahead and drop the... Yeah, I thought I was going to get that one done the other day. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead... Yeah, right now, I'm turning out a bunch of quests so I can shrink my quest logs, my quests down, as I have quests all over the place that I really need to kind of turn in. Letter from, where is it? Investigate the crashed gnomish rocket car northwest of Gadget Sand. Here's Gadget Sand. Northwest would be over here. That's a quest that I've never seen before. Doesn't even show up on my
Hail
map.
to the night.
Should be northwest of Gadget Sand would be like over here. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop that one too. I don't know. I don't think I've ever. That's a new quest. And turn it in the Sunken Temple and do the Stone Circle. Stone Circle from Marvin and Ratchet. I'm not worried about that one yet. Okay, we're gonna hurt back. We're gonna fly up to Thunderbluff now. I keep this hat. What hat? Oh, is there a hat that I can hat?
What brings you here?
Okay, we're gonna fly up to Thunderbluff now. So right now we're heading to Azshara to do a few quests there, and then actually probably end up doing... No, these are much higher level than what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be just some starter stuff in Azshara. We're going to be picking up a few quests over here, knocking out the Ghost quest and the Demon quest, and then working my way over to trade. I'm hoping by then I should hit level 48 And then at level 48, I'm gonna make my way to Gilneas. I can toss. Evans. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, plus or minus. So if I can buy the Imperial wrist and belt, that would be cool. Oh my, all this stuff. I did get a new ring. I think I might just have 2 blue. Put that in my. Maybe I'm just gonna vendor that. 6 strength, 6 agility. I'll just vendor it. It's not gonna go in my bank. Vendor. When I went to Ogrimmar, I should have turned in Lucky Boot. Forgot about that one. Where? That Stonard? Oh, it's over there on the massive. That's gonna take a while to turn. Add outside org. Barkwater. Turn in the Lucky Boot. I should have turned in the Lucky Boot outside of Ogrimmar, and then I could have Hearthback. That would have removed 1 quest out of my log as well. That's Hinterland. That's Azshara. We're gonna go to Azshara. This is Hinterland. Hinterland. Bay. Oh, letter from a friend. Yeah, I can drop that one. That's boot. This is Hinterlands. Oh wait, no, Grim Message. Oh, okay. Grim Message is also in Hinterlands. Okay, that's Hinterlands as well. Then Booty Bay. So really, the majority of my quests are Booty Bay and Hinterlands, which is what we want. We're going to be heading to Hinterlands after Guild. So right now, as we're landing here in Thunderbluff, we're going to go ahead and head to turn in Deadmire. Then make our way to Splinter Tree Forest. Oh, I thought I had that. It doesn't matter anyway, because I'm going to be dismounted here when I go inside this hut. That quest. Is this in the Archdruid Rune Totem? Pretty sure this quest has us going to like Western Plaguelands. Oh, it's in Thunderbluff. What quest that required? What level? 15. 50. Okay, so we're gonna go we're gonna go turn in Deadmire. This was from Dustwallow Marsh. Then we're gonna go turn in Elder Rise. Eljo. Okay, so here. Oh, here. We're assessing the Arch Ruin Druid. And this is an Ungaro quest, okay, but I'm not worried about Ungaro yet. Destroy the living embodiment. RF Brow. Wow, that's an old quest. I think I head back to Tenaris after Gilneas and Hinterlands, because the southern part of Tenaris, we want to be at least level 50 or so when we go into the hives and all that. Into the hives, and you're doing like the what's it called, that water gland quest or something like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and fly up to Winter Tree Coast. Back to around level 4950. Dude. Then after Tenaris, I head down into Guru Crater. I kind of remember the path. I do like a specific path of quests where I'm still fighting mobs that are generally around either my level or slightly below my level to kind of have that advantage, especially as a warrior. It's super important. So I follow a specific path to ensure that I'm really kind of just fighting things within my level. Like from here, we're going to be heading over to Azshara now. These quests are going to be 47, but I'm going to be fighting level 40, 45, 47 mobs. And then we're going to work our way
By the
up.
light of the moon.
Brennan Betrayed. I don't think there's any other quests here that I can do. These quests up here all require us to fight level 52 mobs. And there's a bunch of mobs over here that we have to kill as well. I never head over to the island over here. That's just such a far away quest. And I believe it has you killing things over in this area. And then it kind of sends you back over here to take out Nagas and stuff. Oh, the quest here has us killing ghosts. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to kill some ghosts. Yeah, so we might have to kill Nagas as well. I know this Nagas, you have to kill them for either a Alliance quest or a Horde quest. So much rune cloth, I like it. Mage weave cloth. Not a lot of mage weave. Yep. Willing to sell the Hide of the Wild. Oh, wow. How much? I'm just wondering how much this guy's selling this thing for. That's a really nice back piece. My Paladin doesn't use... As geared as my Paladin is, and like tier 1, he does not have the Hide of the Wild, which is something I really should have. HC hype? Oh, it's today. Look at the Discord. Blackwing Lair. Oh, nice. when NA needs you. Dude, to kill these bugs. Blackwing Lair full? I haven't done Blackwing Lair in such a long time. I don't think I can sign up anymore. I already got the. There is 33 signed up for Blackwing. We had it in it. Okay, so we have arrived in Splinter Tree Post. Okay, so we're now in Ashenvale, Splinter Tree Post. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to Azshara. We're gonna head east to the bridge and then make our way carefully to get those 2 quests that are right next to the Alliance flight path. That lose mobs at MC. Don't even know.
Power to the
Blackwing
Forsaken.
Lair, man. It's a toughie. Help your NA, man. Congrats, champ. Good luck. Have fun. Does anybody else out there enjoy Azshara as a whole? Or do you guys generally skip the zone? I know back during the old vanilla days, like Azshara, I did not like Azshara. I thought it was kind of like a wasted zone. There was like 5 quests for both Horde and Alliance. Like, it was a terrible zone. Like, there was no point to ever go to Azshara. Like, you log in, you go into the zone, and then boom, there was like 5
FK
quests
no.
there. Yeah, exactly. It was a terrible zone, and there was really no point to getting out here because it had no attached quests to anything, and it was just pretty boring. But I know here on Turtlewell,
Go down to the beach and can't get back up on the cliffs.
oh yeah, oh my goodness, I can't believe. Yeah, how many times have you got down over here and you're like, oh my god, how the heck do I get up into the stupid thing over here? So then you gotta like fight your way through here, and you're like, okay, can I get up over here? No, can't get over here. Can I get up over here? Nope, can't get over here. So then you have to run all the way back. I think this is the only exit of the beach, like down here. There might be a way down this way, but I think the only exit's like right here. Okay, so right here you have to peel off to the right and run right back here. Such a weird spot for a friggin' Horde quest. Like, look at the level 44 Sentinels right here.
Ancestors.
Pick up these 2 quests here. Now we can go ahead. I think it's such a weird spot to have that. Yeah. Level 14 dies. Bias, guys. Yeah. And now we're here. We can go ahead and buffed up. Get charge. Battle shout. Pummeled it. Pummeled it. Can't pummel this one. Come on, pummel that. Let's get them off the trail. I'm not fighting 2 of you guys at once. Man, that was just one of them. I think like I don't know if I did that like a bad fight. I feel like I got hit for 1,000, but I could do better by improving my pummels and such. I can probably do better fighting. Okay, so I charge in, bleed, can't bleed, pummel the first cast. I'm gonna have to be. Oh, I can actually use these pillars. Blindside the pillar. Yeah. But I can use these pillars to kind of help alleviate some of the damage that they're gonna do with crossbow. Oop. I could just pummel every other one. That should help me reduce some of the damage that I intake from these guys. See, I only lost a couple hundred life now. All about the pillars. Use your environment to your... Did I kill the guy on the road that patrols? Oh, I can't. We can pummel the first one. Line of sight this. I'll line of sight that one because I don't have the rage. And should be careful that Watami isn't online. Kills guts a couple days ago. And Azshara, there's no tricksters in Azshara. Really? In Azshara, there's tricksters? Oh yeah, there are tricksters. You're right. There are tricksters. I can't. Yeah, that was something. There's tricksters here in Azshara, and there's tricksters in Bellwood.
Taz Dingo.
As Dingo! Rats. That up. Oh no, I get feared. I didn't know I get. I don't know if I have Watami on my friends list. Oh, he is. Death. Online. He's a sneaky guy. Asheville. Oh man, can't do. Yeah, I didn't even think about the tricksters over there. There are tricksters that you do have to fight. Dude, I don't know what's up with you. What's up with my? I feel like my damage. Not on par. Execute. He's over in Darkshore. We're in the clear. Okay, so purple guy's fear. So I have to be aware that the purple one's fear. Green one's ice ball, purple one's fear. So we'll pummel the first one. Save up some rage for the next one. We'll bonk this one. Oh, he got through. Despite the bonk. Oh, he still managed. Let's go ahead. We can pummel the next. Come on, where's my rage at? Where's my rage? Staying in the membrane. Staying in the brick. Gothic keep. Oh man, forgot about that. Why can't you bleed ghosts, man? Don't they have blood? Absolutely not. They don't have any blood whatsoever. Oh, fear. Ah, got it. Got it. Fight, 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 fight. Execute. Almost. What is that? Oh, okay. Just all I saw was a lightning bolt. What? From my angle, it looked like it was coming from the sky down, because it was in a straight line. That was just mind flay. Mind flay. Pummeled it. That was a good pummel right there. Good pummel. And we'll bonk him. Oh, I don't have the rage. Rage. Pummel. Even though the cast was still going through, I still didn't mark it. Go down to the beach and get back up the cliffs. Oh yeah, that's why people dislike Azshara. Yep. I need one more green. I forget how many purples I need. I need purples. Oh. Now I need 2 purple. Guys, that feat. Does anybody have any fun weekend plans going for this weekend? You know, any birthday parties, any outdoor adventures, any projects that they're working on, things that they're working to build? Let me know in the chat, guys. What are you guys focusing on and working on? Green ones are pretty common. Purple one. Yeah, that druid just kind of ripped through over here. I'm gonna go ahead and move up into the skaters. Yeah, see, Watami is back in Fellwood. That's generally where Watami is at. Generally, he's in Fellwood, and I mean, that doesn't mean that somebody else can't do it to you. But it's the tricksters that'll do it to you. So just be aware if you're fighting over here. Yeah, this tricksters, they do a mind control on you. If you have somebody else that has a if somebody else gets aggro on your target.
Making a turkey 3D model right now for a customer that wants it for their fish tank, so I used AI to make the turkey. Now I'm using a program to auto-voronoi it for me so it looks like coral.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, there was some. I watched some videos on it. Like, they have ChatGPT make the 3D render, and then they upload it to some program that then chops it up layer by layer, and splices it or whatever it's called. And then it has the inside is not full, right? It splices it in a way that it connects. He's gunning for you. He's not here though. Yeah, he's in Fellwood. I'll keep an eye out for that. execute. That's our 2 tricksters that we need. Everything else is just the spells. But why am I in combat? Oh, it's the imp. Okay, I was like, why am I in combat? It was the imp. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight any more tricksters. I already killed the 2 that I need. And as long as I don't aggro them and they're not in my aggro table, they shouldn't bother me. But that's awesome, like a 3D model for Turkey for Thanksgiving Day coming up. That's cool. How do you get in touch with people? Like, how do people find you? Oh, it's hilarious. Hey, I have entered the dream dimension right there. Funny.
Fantastic.
We went for a little flight. Pack your bags and your suitcases. We're going to go for a little trip. That was a quick trip. But yeah, that's what happens if you phase through the ground. I never actually hit anything. I wonder if they added some depth layer that if you travel below some X or some Y level, that'll automatically reposition you to the ground level plus on the Y axis. That. All we're after now is what everybody else is after. Someone in the hardcore chat. Watami is in Fellwood. Alert. 100%. Yeah, see, people are aware of him. I'm gonna go ahead and hang out right here. Or actually, while these guys are respawning, I can go ahead and go back and finish off the last purple guys. I just need 2 purple guys, so I'll just go back there. All that's here is just green. Oh, there's a purple. That's right, I can't poison. I can't bleed them. Yeah, so people in the chat are saying Watami is in Fellwood, be careful. Which is interesting, right? Oh, I won't be able to get him. Yeah, I didn't get him. There's one. There's my last one right over there. Charge. Thunder. No. Pull them back because I'm going to get... I don't think I can get... If I use Berserker stance, it'll make myself immune. And I swap in. It's better just to like a pommel or whatever. A fear. 1, 6. Off. There's my quest complete. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and finish up the last guys that I need up north, and then we'll get out of here. Turn them in. And that should hit level 48. I should hit level 48, I believe, with these 2 quest turn-ins. So, I need 1 Fellsworn. Oh, the casters are called Fellsworn.
Hey, how you doing?
I thought I saw something. Okay, let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Oh, there's... I forgot how fast Dominating Mind actually casts. Is it something that I'm able to interrupt? That guy's fast. Is Dominating Mind something that has a long spellcast that I could, like, just dodge, like, line of sight? Or is it like an instant cast? Oh my goodness, again. Two for two. Okay, now all I need is Sataners. Come here, Satan. Overpower. Come on. Give it to me. No, he got it. I was looking at it over there like, come on, hurry up and die faster. When there's people doing this quest, oh, no. I can make it. Ah! Got it. I need 1 more after this one. I think it's right back there. No, it's not. That's it. Feralas. Oh, he went to... There's nothing... Oh, yeah, there's the Nagas in Feralas. I think he's just looking for people that are questing in these specific spots. I think that's what he's doing. He went up to Fellwood. He was kind of checking it. Nah, he's not going for, like... I think he's looking... One more of these guys. Not of these, but I thought I had the bob. Oh, still didn't get the bop. Pop him. There. Oh, there he is right there. There's my last one. Looking for tank MDR Mara. Oh, Mara. Although Mara would be nice. Tank, block, parry, execute. Quest complete. Got 238 on the mining. Okay. Now that we got those 2 quests complete, let's go ahead and make our way back. Turn them in. And then we should hit level 48. And then we're going to go turn in Betrayed. Then we're going to head back to Orgrimmar, train 48. Leave out the front gate of Orgrimmar, and then head to turn to Sparkwater. Turn the 1 quest at Sparkwater. Then head to Undercity and pick up a couple quests that I believe either lead to Gilneas or lead into Hinterlands or both. Yeah, this zone, I'm not a big fan of Azshara. Its stuff is so scattered everywhere, and you end up really just kind of running around more than you're questing. Like, I love Gilneas. As an Alliance player, when I was going through Gilneas, there is so many quests in that zone, and you are constantly fighting this and fighting that, and so much experience. There, let's go ahead. Quest in, and there we go. Boom! Level 48. Ding 48. Dang 48. And we can put a point. Unbridled Wrath, 3 out of 5. This isn't the best thing, I feel like. I don't know. Now people like to ask, well, how does he attack if I keep off? And we all know
Grats.
how happy. Hey, thanks, James, appreciate it. Now we're gonna go ahead and make our way to turn in Betrayed, and then fly out of here. Like, this is all that you really touch in Azshara for. But then we got some easy quests completed, and this just kind of gives us a flight path here. So everyone right now is setting up inside Blackwing Lair. I didn't sign up for Blackwing Lair. I keep telling myself I want to sign up for some raids and do stuff. Honestly, I should have signed up. I think it'd be kind of fun. Blackwing Lair. And cluster power. Okay, we've arrived at the campsite. We're gonna go ahead and turn in the Betrayed Part 1 and skip Betrayed Part 2. You will die to these Blood Elves. As a warrior, man, it's such a death quest, but that's not till later on. I'll die to them later, not today. I hope I don't die to them. They do a lot of damage. It's so congested. Just so smashed together that it... Where's the flight path here? Flight path. Oh, over here by himself. I've never been to a raid on Turtle. Maybe when you... Oh, you've never been to raid on Hardcore? Hardcore raiding's fun, but it's nerve-wracking. But honestly, if you start with like Molten Core, easy. Okay, we're gonna fly down to Ogrimmar. Oh, everything's going up. What's up with... I expected the market to sell off today. What's up? 800.
Why?
Why? Oh, I expected the markets fall today due to all the news around tariffs and the battle between China and the US and all of that, and how banks are having liquidation issues, trying to fill orders after hours, and there's a few other things out there. I just expected the market to be down more today than it actually is. Like, it started off a bit lower in the day. Like, early on in the day, it was up almost 0.36%. When I woke up this morning, I checked my phone. It was up in the morning. I was like, okay, nice. Hey, we're starting off to a pretty positive day. But hey, I went downstairs, hung out with the kiddos, and we all ate. You know, they ate. And wife took them to school. And then I made myself some eggs in my breakfast. And then I checked my phone again.
Bro, just pay the 100 tariff. Do it for America.
Do it for America. America. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. We've arrived in Ogrimmar. Hey, we level 48, guys. We hit level 48. Let's go train our 48 skills as a warrior. Yeah, let's go train. See. Now that's there. Now bone-plated weapons is available because it requires level 4. We're gonna skip that. I actually ended up dropping it later on because we just things. Here, we're gonna go ahead and
Okay, no, but seriously, how does paying a tariff on the plastic I import in for my 3D printing help me at all, or how does it make America better?
It doesn't. It doesn't. It honestly doesn't. It makes things much more expensive for us here because
I'm paying taxes and a tariff, and I have to increase my prices.
Dude, Cali's already expensive. I couldn't Cali is so expensive.
And they're still going to print more money and devalue my savings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. But, oh, I have 3,200 life. Unbuffed. Unbuffed, I'm sitting at 3,251. And that's if I want to swap my trinkets to get more stamina on. I'm now sitting at 3,361. Not like a huge boost, but... Oh wait, no, that's not a stam. Those are stam. Oh, maybe that's why I had more life than I was expecting. I had the other stam trinket on. Tariffs have been increasing, like, stuff has been expensive. I used to pay around $5 for beef. And then I went to the store the other day and I took a picture of how much a pound of beef costed me. Hold on, let me see if I can find this thing. But these are things that I'm looking at. I have a whole notepad on my phone of our grocery shopping list, and I have the price written down next to them as how much I would expect that they normally cost. So the pound of beef, yeah, see, like I have a picture here. I took a picture of the pound of beef. So 1 pound of beef of the 96% lean, 4% fat is $8.99.
The tariffs might have to go to 200, then I can switch to American-made plastic, but until then it's still cheaper to buy from China or Vietnam.
Yeah, it is. It's always going to be that way because
OMG, bro.
Yeah, the U.S. is not a distributor. We're a buyer. Like, we don't produce...
You've been checking beef prices too, LMAOO.
Dude, I check all the prices. I'm telling you, I am very cautious, whatever the word is, of my... Okay, so I have a whole shopping list right here. When we go grocery shopping, right, what I do for me and my family, if I'm going to go to Costco, I have all the things that I normally buy for the grocery shopping list, and I'll uncheck a specific item. So apples Gala, 3 pounds, $4.99. Envy apples, $5.99. Organic apple Fuji, $6.99. Cosmic crisp apples, $5.99. If I want to buy a block of cheddar cheese, it's $20.99. Sandwich cheese for 2.5 pounds is $11.79. Yogurt, 2 32-ounce yogurts, $8.99. So what me and my wife do is I'm going to go to a specific store and I'll uncheck the bubble of what we need. So, like, we're going to buy some romaine lettuce. We're going to be buying some asparagus, red cabbage, cilantro, mushrooms, green onions, zucchini, cauliflower. And I just go down the list at the store and I check the bubble in of what I've put in my cart. And now, like, we set up our plan. Like, what are we going to eat for the whole week? And then I purchase everything. So I always purchase, I think I buy like $30 of organic chicken breasts at Costco. And that's 3 meals right there. So 3 meals for $10, and then I buy $10 of organic chicken drumsticks, and that's $10. So that's $40 right there. But the organic drumsticks last me all week for my lunch because I
Man, you got
lunch.
It all dialed in very nice.
I prep my lunch. I have drumsticks and cauliflower cauliflower and drumsticks, or I'll make myself some quinoa to go with my lunch. So I'll eat every day. My lunch is already kind of like I break it all on Monday, and then I have it set for the week. And then for dinner, we'll have, like, today we have chicken, and we have 1 beef and 1 chicken left. Last night we had spaghetti, so tonight we're having something with chicken. I'm gonna make chicken tacos tonight. So we already have the ingredients. We're just gonna use the chicken breast and make some chicken tacos tonight. And then tomorrow I still have beef. I'm unsure what I want to do tomorrow with the beef. But that's a tomorrow. That's a future me problem. I'm not exactly sure what we plan for tomorrow. Maybe some kind of wraps or something. I don't know. But I would like to buy some steak. But if I do buy steak, I like to buy like the gigantic slab that I can cut down. You pay like $70-$80 for like this huge piece of like beef, like steak, but then you can chop it up and you get like 20 steaks out of this thing for $80. So if you're, that's $4 a steak roughly, right? You buy a gigantic gigantic slab of steak and then cut it down into 20 steaks. That's $4 a steak, which is pretty inexpensive. Like, if you're trying to buy a normal steak at a store right now, it's anywhere from like $12 to $16 for a good piece. Okay, so we turned in that. That's going to get rid of one of these things in my bag. Now, we're going to go ahead and get on the Zeppelin Undercity. Well, I like to prep and prepare things that I'm buying and our budget, because we're on a pretty, it's not like a tight budget, but it's on I get paid a certain amount per month, I plan to live off a certain amount, I guess, per month. And if I go over that budget, I don't have an excess amount that I want to put towards. I don't know how to explain it. I would like to have like a fixed income. Well, my income really fluctuates due to properties outside of our control. Where am I going to? I'm going to understand.
How you doing?
This is Gromgol. I'm going over here. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna start pumping out some bandages so I can. Oh. Pumping them all out.
I used to buy ground bison, then I was buying organic grow-earned beef in the 1 pound square blocks. Now I'm buying the non-organic in the tray to save money XD.
Yeah, I would like to. Like, there's areas that I don't like cutting back on. And, like, food is one area that I don't mind spending more on, a bit more. Because, I don't know. Health is your wealth, right? The longer that you can sustain your body, the better off you'll be. So, if you want to live, you can die at any time, right? That's the whole thing. Like, you don't know what your future is. You don't know what, like, tomorrow brings, like, next week, next month, next year. And it can always stop at any one point. But if that doesn't happen and you continue on your path, then you want to give your future self the best opportunity to be healthy, right? So I'd rather eat healthy now at a, it's easier to eat more good items, like healthy items now, than have medical issues during your lifetime that's going to result in, like, your liver or your stomach or your what's the other, like,
You gotta get on that bison from Costco.
I haven't seen the bison. I'll have to check that out. I'm going to Costco on Sunday, so I'll check that out. I have seen those. It's like a green package. I'm kind of thinking about it now. I have seen those. I finish off these bandages. Oh wait, I can do bandages on the thing, huh? I can make bandages on here. I can use that. I can use that. I can use that. This guy waited all the time to get on the boat, the Zeppelin, and he just hurts. Bank. Alright, level 12. Ripple Roni. Got so much to enter this bank. Oh, that. Actually, oh, wait, up all my stuff. Silk cloth. I'm not going to get any more silk cloth in my lifetime. I don't believe. Go bank. That can go bank. Farmer Solidin. What's bringing the prices up right now? I don't know. I don't know. I just expected more volatility today. I saw futures last night when I was looking online. Futures were down like 1.5 points. I don't know what's going on with the market today. Oh, here it says Dow jumps 300 points as bank credit concerns and China trade tensions. But market's essentially at all-time highs. It's hit the top 2 or 3 times now, and it has like a wall. So the upside potential at the moment has a ceiling of around 2-3%. And it's so crazy how the market can it's so influenced by not gonna say it's like not concerns, but like last week on Friday there was a tweet, not even a tweet, something on social, on the social platform that Trump posts on, and he posted that, you know, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but the tensions between China and the U.S. and how he was going to raise tariffs by 100%, blah blah blah, in addition to everything he already said. And then the market fell, I think, almost 3% that day. Then on Sunday, like a lot of money, there was a whole bunch of posts on how people over at Binance, I think it was, got liquidated out because Binance has their own internal market, not using like external pricing, market prices. So a lot of individuals that were using Binance, the platform for their cryptocurrency, got basically liquidated because they were using leverage. Oh. There we go. Okay. Already traded. There's another quest here for Gilneas. Down below, it must be. Right? There is a quest here. Oh, here it is. Gilneas.
Oh. Yeah.
Boom! Got 2. Yes, we're 7. Bank. Get. Boom. And hey, what is up, JDF? Long time no see. How you been? How you been? How you been? Okay, so we got Gilneas quest. Now we're going to get one over here. Lines of communication. This is a zone. Is this? Oh, oh, that's RFD. I never did that quest. Lines of communication, hinterlands. Okay, so this is a hinterlands quest. So we are going to be going hinterlands soon. At the other side.
What's with the Turtle website?
Oh, did they change it? I haven't been on the Turtle website in a while. TurtleWow.org. I just. I'm not even in my screen. There we go.
Been out for a while since last character death. Am about to make one.
Oh no, the website loads up for me. It's just turtle-wow.org. And all that's on their web. I mean, you can do all the things right now where you can log into it. But I'm on their website and it shows up as Dear Blizzard Entertainment, why it matters to Blizzard, Turtle WoW community, contact at turtle-wow.org, Turtle WoW team. They message Blizzard themselves. And I can see right here they have my account. You can download the client, Nordenard, Telebeam, Ambershire. They have all their upcoming stuff. Like I see it on my end.
There's a message to Blizz.
Yeah, but you can scroll down. Scroll down and you see the rest of the stuff. If you scroll down, you'll see the rest. To log into your account or to see account info and download the client and all that. Okay, so over here in the apothecary.
What do you require?
Not gonna get any. I think that's Fellwood. Yeah, 52, 6.
I am forsaken.
Ruin. Sarah in Azshara. We're not gonna get this corruption. Thought I had one over here.
Oh, what did they say to Bliss?
They basically said we'd like to come to an agreement to get licensing from you. Take the purchase order to blank.
Victory for
But we're gonna skip corruption.
I thought server was shutting down. I was away for a while.
Oh no, they're not gonna shut it down. I'm sure they're gonna either keep as they are, unregistered and unregulated, you know, or they're gonna work out something, which I doubt they'll work out something with.
Whoa.
With being Blizzard the way Blizzard. But they're making an attempt, which is much more than what Blizzard will do. Oh. Yeah, how you been, JDF? What you been up to? Lots of work? We're gonna go ahead and turn in Aaron, Apothecary guy.
So if Blizz agreed, then Turtle will have subs to play.
I don't know. They would like to license it as their own. I doubt that Turtle would like to sub people to play, but Blizzard would want that, and then I think that's the conflict right there. Blizzard would want to enforce in writing that Turtle would then charge a subscription fee and pay Blizzard a portion of that, because there's no way that Blizzard would come to an agreement saying, yeah, you
Kids
guys
Life
can
and
pay
more.
us a licensing and then not take some of the subscriptions that come along with it. Blah blah blah. Want to do possible. Talk to her. Let's bring the field sample to Pocket 30. Oh, this is back. And now we're going back over here. I didn't even put the jump off. Yeah, I doubt that Blizzard want to come to any sort of agreement. Even with licensing, they see how many people are playing Turtle, right? Turtle made that post. It was like, what, 60, 80,000 people playing on Turtle. And having all these accounts logged in and registered, that's money for them. It would be a lot of money. So this is Gadget saying, I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip into the feed now as well.
Dark Lady watch over
Skip in as well. So get them after. So after Hinterlands, when we come back here, we'll pick up the Seeping Corruption in the field quest. So that leads to Fellwood. I'm trying to keep my quest log very minimal right now, because we're going to be heading to Gilneas. Next, let's go ahead and take the flight path to Karen Mill. And we're heading to Gilneas. I should have titled this video heading to Gilneas, because not going to, like, we haven't been even in Gilneas this whole stream. Now that I'm actually heading there, it's almost 12:30.
What now?
So I spent so much time running everywhere else besides Gilneas. Let's go ahead and head to Karen Mill. Yeah, there we go. Head to head west. Silver Pine Forest and Guild. update them. Level 17 dies to a level 12 grizzly bear. Rip. I thought I had notes on Gilneas as Horde because I went through there on my druid. So I think I overrode it somehow. At some point, I think I accidentally overrode my current stuff that I was working on. I wiped out all my old stuff, all my notes. Yeah, it's all just... I deleted all my old copies. Okie doke. Well, let's go ahead. I got it. Of the fast track. Okay. Let's go ahead and get mounted. We're gonna go ahead and head to west towards Silverpine, then head into Gilneas. What do you guys think about the Gilneas zone? As a Horde player, I'm kind of disappointed, right? I feel like Horde get the south end of the shaft like so many times. Alliance get like huge portions, like huge amount of quests in Gilneas. They got a large amount over in Valor. They have Northwind. They have Grim Reaches as well. That I feel like Grim Reaches was okay for the Horde. It was okay. Like it wasn't bad. It's definitely better than Azshara. But I still feel like there was much more that could have been added to Gilneas. Because there's not much there. I see here like the grass only shows up as I really get close to it. I think I play with like terrible graphics. And I have everything on high besides the weather intensity. I don't like playing with weather intensity. Death effect, uncheck this. Effects of death. Blah, blah, blah. No way. Look at this. Naga Explorer. A rogue disguised as the Naga. That's pretty cool. I feel like rogues get some really fun disguises. You can actually buy disguises world, like in the open world. Like there's different vendors. You can actually just buy disguises for rogues, which I think I'm really disappointed the market isn't selling off. Like some people like that the market's taking. I am not one of those. 54. Why is this? Okay, so we got these coordinates are 13 feet by 46 points. Okay.
Taboo!
Raidmon gave me a whopping 80 life. We're gonna make our way to the gates of Gilneas. Yeah, this guy right here on the side, we were talking about like rogue disguises. I'm pretty sure that this guy sells disguises. Go ahead and talk to him. The merchant doesn't like you. Knowledge, Dalaran Wizard Disguise, Rogue, level 13. Guys, learn how to disguise yourself as a Dalaran Wizard. Yeah, see, you can disguise yourself as a wizard. Not just a red wizard or black wizard or wizard. We're still looking for DPS from Hera. The healer in. Son of Arugul. Okay, so as you make your way to Gilneas, I'm not sure if these guys are hostile over here, but this is the only way that I've ever entered Gilneas as word is through. Oh, there's a lot of people that just logged off right now. I just saw a whole bunch of people. Yeah.
Sounds like the horn from Age of Empires.
Nobody died. Our guild. Everyone's dropping. Look at this. Look how many people logged off right now. Offline, 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 offline. Thank you. Offline. Something happened in Blackwing Lair. Saw a spike of people log in. So something happened in Blackwing Lair that caused people to exit quickly. Yeah, something happened in Blackwing Lair. Nobody died, but something.
Why all
just,
offline?
They petried. They petried inside of Blackwing Lair and logged out. So something happened. They haven't chatted right now. They're streaming it in the Discord. Oh yeah, this is an Alliance camp over here. So Alliance get a
they alt F4.
Yeah, they petri alt F4, but it doesn't kick you out of the raid. You're still in the raid itself. And then you have to get a ticket and just say, hey, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on my other character. Can you please help me out? First things first, we're gonna make our way to get the Judge and the Phantom. West of.
Speak quickly.
Oh, there is no Judge. Oh, this doesn't even show up on the map. Gotta get the Worgen and
Watch your back.
that and
Trust no one.
that. Yeah, they didn't explain it yet. Something happened and they're all logged out. Oh, it skipped right over Guild. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do Dust Bats now. Yeah, see, there's very little people in Blackwing. Bonk. I mean, something in. I'm not getting any loot off these guys. Ah, okay. Nice. Okay. So nothing happened that caused them to like scatter and petri. I guess they when they killed Brood Lord, which is like the let's see, they have 1, 2. I think it's either like the third boss or the fourth boss. There's one boss who's supposed to disable the traps. You gotta have like rogues disabling the traps, otherwise they slow down the whole raid. But after they defeated the boss that they pulled in there, the traps didn't get disabled. They kept fuming. You can't really have that. These guys aren't dropping me any loot. And I feel like that's a like I understand like 1 or 2 not having loot, but every single bad guy that I've killed not have any loot at all. I think I might log out real quick. Quickly relog. Real quick. Like one guy not having loot's one thing, but every bat that I fight doesn't have anything on them. Okay, yeah, I thought something worse was happening just because of how many people logged off all at once. Okay. Back in. Here, we gotta fight Worgens. Oh, bats. That's really. These wonderful little bats. Once we're done with, okay, maybe it's just them then. Maybe they just don't have any. It's never how is one push. Always where is. Okay, so these guys just don't have any loot on them. Kill bats. So there was like, I know we were talking about like products and stuff and like free things to give away here on the channel for those that like kind of tune in and would like to help support the channel. One thing that I had considered doing a while back was I follow a specific path and guide for Turtle Wild that I've built up myself. I've always thought about posting the Discord server like free portion of the guide that I follow along with. Then having, but then I felt like that's kind of like, what's that EXP guide or whatever? And I don't like the idea of live on the radio as a wedding. On the wedding? Oh yeah. Live on the radio at the wedding. I never listened
Nah,
to the
don't
radio.
give us anything, bro. LOL.
Don't do it. Yeah, but I never got. I felt like not that great. I need 2 more bat wings.
Give us value.
Value. Exactly. That's why I'm still coming up with something. I just don't know what. It's in the works. And then I thought about like little like cards, like if you're like not a subscriber or Prime, but I don't know. I've considered if you sign up like on Patreon, you would get like a custom card. But then I thought like if I made like a custom card with like a character on it, then it would be like, oh, you made custom cards of World of Warcraft content, and then you'd be like, hey, you got a cease and desist letter in the mail. Then hey, you can't sell those things. Go ahead. Bro. Head west. Head west. Oregon and now we're working on Oregon. At 45. Oh. And overpower.
There's this streamer I play WoW Classic with, he gave us his viewers whoever joins the crew a red shirt in game that he made no monetary value out of his pocket.
Oh nice, a red shirt in game. Yeah, I can't give out in-game items because I'm hardcore. I really can't, unless you're like plus or 5 levels of me. That's the thing, I can't play with viewers unless you're in a specific level range of me. I can't hand out things to people because most people don't play hardcore. Most people play softcore, and if they do play hardcore, guess what? There's a limit on them too of plus or 5 levels. So there's a quest in here for Horde or for the Alliance to pick. That's just gonna get blood claws. Blood claws are back in this back here. Right? Yeah, they're back there. Oh, where? Oh, blood claws are down south. Okay. Next, we got so many bandages. Okay, so from here we head south. Night Howl. South. Okay, now we can head south from here. Healthy. Level 39 Drew. That is a good idea though. Yeah, there's something. I don't know.
Stylish red shirt. Any tailor can make it nothing special, but it becomes special because he gave it to you, and it's like a guild tabard, like the card you were thinking of making or something along those lines.
Exactly. Yeah, those little tailor shirts, I think you could make those like a 15. You get the pattern from the guy in Elwyn Forest on the right hand side. But I think everyone in Elwyn gets the a red shirt, a red linen shirt or something like that from the quest in the house on the right hand side by the log area. But I understand the point. There should be another quest here to collect these little logs, these little chests and stuff around here. I wonder if that's only in the Alliance. And that's 4, 5. Battle shout. Emma. Ooh, nice crit. 1,020. And this should be my last one here, and then we're gonna go turn these quests in. Let's go. Let's Yeah, if anybody has any fun questions or comments about either World of Warcraft, hardcore gaming, or just anything in general, just drop it into the chat. Be more than happy to answer or just talk about little thing. Right now, we're checking out this zone. It was added back in, I think, 1.17.
Tas dingo.
And it's a pretty nice zone. I do enjoy it. I think it looks really nice visual. It's no other zone in World of Warcraft. It kind of looks like a less plagued Western Plaguelands, but you know, it's got that Gilneas feel to it with all the work stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and return back here. Turn these 2 quests in. That should give you almost 4,000 experience, not 3,000. Then we'll pick up the quest called Bonmere Fair. That doesn't pop up on my map at all. What's it called? Oh, it's a
So do you
dungeon.
buy individual dividend stocks or do you just buy dividend ETF?
I mostly buy dividend ETFs. That's a dungeon quest. Okay, I'm gonna drop the dungeon. The reward is crazy. Yeah, I used to buy individual dividend stocks like back on maybe around like 2017, 2018, like early on in my YouTube channel. I started a portfolio over on M1 Finance, and I started it with $5,000, and I bought up to 30 individual dividend stocks, and I had it all split up. So like 35,000, that was like maybe $600 to $1,000 into individual dividend stock, and I tracked the performance of each of the companies to kind of showcase why did I buy these or add these to my portfolio. So I had like companies like Kimberly-Clark, Johnson & Johnson, Realty Income, Digital Realty Trust, a bunch of other ones, right? There's like, you know, anywhere. I don't know if I own Coca-Cola or Pepsi, but I remember I talked about why I wasn't buying them. I think I own some Altria and different companies and such. But yeah, I just consolidated my portfolio. I all consolidated down earlier, I think in this year. Like I used to have a whole bunch of companies, and then when the market dipped in April, I think it was like April or no, it was in February. February like 27th, the market fell 15-20%. And my portfolio that I had set up, it only fell around 12%. So while the market fell down 20% and I was down 12, I went ahead and just liquidated all my individual stuff at that time and bought VOO at the bottom. Like not at the bottom, but near where it had been pushed down further than my portfolio. And then I bought VOO. So when VOO recovered, I just went with the market and came out higher than where I was at prior. Judging the Phantom. This is the next weapon upgrade that we would get, I believe. Oh, it's a dungeon. This is the dungeon quest. It's the judge inside there. Okay, I don't need that one either. I abandoned lines of communication. What was lines of communication? Lines of... That was a Hinterlands quest. Yeah, that was a Hinterlands quest.
VOO is my fave dividend ETFP.
Yeah, VOO is usually what I buy on most platforms. I recommend VOO for an ETF. Like if you have an account over at Fidelity, Gonna head south of this. If you have an account over at Fidelity, have the Fidelity S&P 500.
That's how much of a Chad I'm trying to be.
FXAIX is the Fidelity S&P 500 fund. Who has an expense ratio of like 0.03? I think it has like. Go ahead and compute. So VU has an expense ratio of 0.03%. So that's a very small management fee.
I'm
for
trying
your
to have so
portfolio.
much I live off the one dividend from the 500 funds.
Off the 500. Oh yeah, VU is really hard to make enough.
Instead
income
of
from.
those 5 dividend ETF.
Yeah, okay, so the expense ratio for VU is 0.03. This is a very low annual fee, meaning that you'll pay just $3 for every $10,000 you have invested to cover the fund's operating costs. Now, if you are invested into the S&P 500, but you have a Fidelity account, you can buy into the Fidelity fund. It's called FXAIX, and it's the Fidelity 500 Index Fund. It has an expense ratio of 0.015. So instead of $3 for every 10,000, you'll pay $1 for every $10,000 invested in expense ratio. So if that's like, I know in my own Roth IRA and IRAs, I don't use VU because I'm not buying and selling in and out of those positions. All I do is invest.
If you are worried about expense, you can open a Fidelity.
Yeah,
000.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. I use Fidelity, but for my stuff that I buy,
Oh, I thought there was none.
No, it's super small. Like I said, it's 0.015. So it's $1 for every $10,000. So it's very, very almost like nothing. Head south to Stillward Church. I'm gonna go ahead and accept revenge after death. Oh, that's an elite. Oh, this is Snarlclaw. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna skip revenge after death. You will die to this. There's no way you can solo Snarlclaw. Don't even attempt it. I almost got smacked on my paladin doing that quest the very first time. I was like, I can do it. He has a mana bar. He's a caster. He's not going to do a lot of damage. No, I got shredded. So we're going to do the War on Worgen.
Trust no one.
Sure, this is an elite among brutes.
Watch your back.
Barnin tasks.
Beware. Our enemy is about.
Okay, so War. Burn-in. Outside church. That.
One day you should start your own fund and take people's money and throw it into the SP, then charge them 1 on total and 10 on gains.
No. I'm not worried about any of that. If anything, I've considered becoming like a personal, like a finance coach or finance planner. Like if I wanted to go that route, I've been in the IT field for 20 years, but I was looking up. Anybody can be a finance coach without any sort of like certification and stuff like that. Obviously, a certification help, right? I have my A+, N+, S+. I didn't get my CCA, but I have other Windows certifications. Like all these certifications have helped me in my IT field. The coaching certification lets you go through like a training process of learning how to coach people like specific ways. Like obviously my coaching is going to be much different than somebody else's that hasn't done the course. That's why if I do the course and I go through a program that kind of showcases like what you should coach people on, that is pretty good. So it has like a specific path you can kind of help talk to people about and like help them with specific.
What now?
But I also like the CFP financial planner route. Like that'd be kind of a cool idea to help people with their actual finance planning. Like, hey, let's get you on track. If you want to retire here at a specific date, or you want to reach your goal or pay off this specific debt, let's try and arrange it with like the different kind of pay down methods. I think there's like the snowball pay down method and one other. Like there's like the two different types of the waterfall. Forgot what the two methods of paying down debt are. There's the one where you target the smallest ones first, just kind of pay them off, and then there's the other recommended one, which is paying off your higher interest rate ones, right? Because those higher interest rates are going to eat more money away than anything else. Dead Until Dark. That one. Dead Until Dark. So inside, got Dead Inside Dark.
This had better be good.
Full hide mongrels, that's fine.
This had better be good.
So we can set our hearth
Where
here.
the living.
That hearth. Through the Greater Magic.
Remember,
Oh, Through the Greater Magic is in Desolate, right?
Yeah, man.
In Desolate. I'm gonna skip through Magic.
what is it?
And for the collection.
Trust no one.
So here we picked up Dead Until Dark. Cowhide Mongol. Picked up for the collection. Skipped.
Hello.
Through the magic. Through Breeder Magic. And then the other one that we skipped over here was... Oh wait, where was it?
I haven't got all day.
Oh, where's the one quest that I didn't drop? It's the one that goes to Desolate. Greater Magic? I thought I abandoned another one over here.
Speak quickly.
I thought I didn't take one in here.
I am
I
forsaken.
thought I picked up a quest in here and then I dropped it. Revenge After Death? Oh, that may have been outside then. Oh, unless it's like another area. Oh, I don't...
Yes.
Okay.
What would you ask of death?
I think it's called Revenge After Death, but I don't see it in there anymore. Okay, Revenge After Death. I'm late! Okay, let's get the flight path. That hearth. Get flight path.
What is it?
Honestly, I think it'd be a good idea to just work on this next episode, because now it's 1 o'clock now. Yeah. It's Friday, right? Fridays, I usually expect some big sell-off. Like, oh no, something happened. It's like late in the Friday and the whole market just kind of sells off. No, none of that's been happening today.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Yeah, if I log out right now, next Monday or maybe sometime this weekend, if I stream again, I'll be able to just focus on one full episode of nothing but Gilneas. I think that's what I'm going to do. Cut it out right here, guys. Of the episode. But things that I'm buying, like for me right now, just because of where I'm at and what I'm doing, I'm buying into SPYI, so SPYI, and I'm buying into QQI. They both track the S&P 500. Spy Eye tracks the S&P 500, and QQQI tracks the Nasdaq 100. But they take 60% of their portfolio and write calls against their portfolios that they own, and those pay out a high dividend rate, high dividend yield. So Spy Eye has like a 12%, and I has like around a 14%. So by taking in funds, cash that they pay out is taxed 60% at long-term capital gains. So it depends on your tax bracket. You actually get taxed at 0% on some of the funds, and then 40% is taxed at short-term capital gains, and those will get taxed at 40%. And the way that they structure their specific
Get on TQQQ.
Yeah, TQQQ I think is kind of like TQQQ. Oh, it's Pro Shares. Oh, this is the 3x leverage fund. Yeah, so TQQQ, UPro. I have these. I used to have them on my sidebar. I don't think I have those anymore. I'm not tracking those on the side, but like UPro is the 3x leverage S&P 500, and QQQ or TQQQ is the Nasdaq 3x leverage, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Triple leveraged. Is triple leveraged. Go look at QQ. QQQ is up 0.66% today, and the ProShares T point at 9. 0.663 is 1.98. Yeah. So TQQQ is the 3x leverage Nasdaq, and UPro. I do know that one.
Backtest the 2x and 3x SPY. You can't lose.
Yeah, but you don't want to hold it over the day. Like, you don't want to hold it long term, because after hours, if you look at the way that they do their things, I forgot the reasoning behind it, but they're fun for like day trading during the day.
The market will never drop 33 in a day, so you can never get liquidated.
I mean, it can. There was back in like 2019. I remember some really big days. I made videos when the market was 5%, and if you're in a leverage fund,
No, check out the people that have been holding long term.
Oh, there are people that have been, yeah, but right now at the market, it's so tough to buy into those right now. I could show you. Guys, we're going to be logging out here for the day. Let's go ahead.
The market can't, there's stops.
Oh, yeah.
They shut it down.
What's the other one? Yeah, those are the only ones that I would probably ever get. I only really look at Nasdaq and the S&P 500. Or, would be much. Fine. You would think that they would be higher, right? Hold on. Oh, my God. Right. Here's your Pro, which is the S&P 500. Here's your TQQQ.
If the total market drops too much in a certain time, they shut it down.
Yeah, what are they called? There's those stopping points, but those are in place. I don't think we're ever gonna have them, but here at the same, it's hard. You can get hit pretty hard. Whoa. So, but they're really weird, right? Here's your pro shares. Here's your U Pro. Here's your TQ year to date. So TQQQ up, TQQ up 31.25. U Pro is up 23.6. S&P 500 SPY is up 13.3. Multiply 13.3 times 3, you're up 39. You're not getting the exact 3x. I still feel more comfortable holding on to indexes themselves than the actual leverage ones. Because if something goes sideways like it has, like look at the last couple months here, and you have had these drops. Like this is Friday's drop right here. Let's go look at just 1 month, like October. At one Friday, it fell up, and then boom,
Do
it went
10
into the
year.
negative. Yeah, but that's not. You're not gonna hold it realistically. 10 years. Yeah, like 10 years is insane. What is that? Is that the Nasdaq? Yeah, that's the Nasdaq being 2.29 thousand. So if you had like $100,000 in, put in $100,000. You put $10,000 in one of these funds right here. $10,000 10 years ago would have $238,000. Put it into DQQ. Put it into UPRO, you'd have 105,000. Buy is 32,000.
People are DCing the 2x and 3x over 10 years.
Are they? I don't know. I haven't seen that. I feel like, let me see. Shit. Oh, it's like the erosion. Not hold leverage funds and pusher. Funds are explicitly designed for short term. Oh, where am I thinking?
They're nuts, I can't do it.
They have,
But it's
okay,
working.
So here's what it is. Here's what it is. It talks about this. Volatility decay. So the primary danger of holding UPRO and TKK for more than 1 day is volatility decay, also known as beta slippage or leverage decay. Leverage ETF resets their exposure daily to maintain their leverage ratio. So they reset. You'll end up into the negative if you hold these long term. I don't know if
They're
anybody
bogleheads
holds
that
these
went
long-term.
extreme. Do you
So
know what
in-
a boglehead is?
No, not off the top of my head. So it says leverage ETFs reset their exposure daily to maintain their leverage ratio. In volatile markets where the underlying index fluctuates
Yes, I
up or
know
down-
about volatility decay, but you actually don't go negative.
Okay, if an index gains 10% on 1 day and then falls 9% on day 2 back to its starting value, 3x leverage ETF would gain 30%.
People
and
have
then
backtested
lose
this and not just
7.
by pring it on the 5 and 10 year.
Yeah, I just don't mess with the. I do them on the daily. Like I'll go with the daily stuff. It's already after 1, so there's no more market trades anymore. Everything is closed, and it closed higher on the day. Imagine on a Friday, man.
Already UG go workout.
Yep, exactly. That's the plan, guys. We're gonna go ahead and be logging off for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and log off over here on the stump. Oh,
We
Raven.
getting distracted, let's go crush this Friday.
We're gonna go ahead and log out right here. We'll be back maybe sometime this weekend, but for sure on Monday we'll be back to get this guy to level 49, 50. Gilneas is a pretty decent zone. Like I said, it would be better if we were Alliance, because Alliance has a camp over here. They have a little quest hub over here. They got the other quest hub down here. They got another quest hub over here. They got some quests, I think, over in this area down here, like to pick up. So we'll kind of see what happens. Horde just has this, and I think over here there's some. Like, oh, the Alliance also have a bunch of quests on top of the hill as well. I don't think the Horde have that, has that cave quest. Oh, they also have the Lodge over there for the Alliance. Yeah, Alliance has like 10 quest hubs in Gilneas. I don't know what the heck they were talking about here, or thinking about. But that is going to be it from us.
He'll see you on
guys.
Monday for Gilneas so I can see what it's all about since I don't play Turtle yet.
Yeah, it's a fun zone. It really does look nice. It's a good zone. So guys, that is going to be it. I do appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out with me today on Friday. I hope everyone has a really good weekend, does something exciting, and I'll see you guys once again on Monday. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Have a great Friday amp weekend, stay safe, see ya Monday.